I think what we're doing here today is demonstrating how we can all work together to ensure that that doesn't happen in the future. This is to prevent those things, those horrible tragedies from happening.
As people across the country gather to join growing calls to search the Prairie Green and Brady landfill as part of a national day of action, those vying for legislative seats here in Manitoba detail how they would grapple with one of the largest challenges facing the city and province in generations. Heather Stephenson, PC party leader, says her party has not changed its stance that it's too dangerous to conduct a search. She said instead it's commitments like the one her party made Monday to give up to $10 million to the Quest Health Recovery Centre to construct a 180 mixed gender recovery centre for the Indigenous community that will make a true difference.
I don't want to put any lives at risk in the search of the landfill. I think we've been clear where we had to make a decision on that. I recognize, I respect that some people may not like that decision, but we stand by that decision. I think what we can all talk about today is that we don't ever want to see this happening in the future, and whatever we can do in our power to ensure that that doesn't happen, and programs like this that we can make investments in, this is what we need to be focused on right now to prevent that from ever happening again.
Calls to search the landfills have been growing louder since December 2022, when police indicated they would not search Prairie Green as part of its investigation into alleged serial killer Jeremy Skibicki. He's believed responsible for the deaths of Morgan Harris, Mercedes Myron, Rebecca Contois, and an unidentified woman known as Buffalo Woman. Police found Contois' remains in the Brady. An investigation has determined it's likely the remains of Harris and Myron are in Prairie Green. Some members of the Manitoba NDP were present at a demonstration in Winnipeg, and a statement from a party spokesperson committed to a search. Quote, "The Manitoba NDP is committed to working with the families to explore ways to search the Prairie Green landfill and working through options that could bring closure and healing. Nobody wants a landfill to be the final resting place for their loved ones. We are committed to keeping everyone in our community safe, including establishing 24/7 drop-in centers for Indigenous women, girls, and Two-Spirit people in Winnipeg, Brandon, and Thompson," end quote.
We've made it clear, look, this is a police investigation into murders. We're talking about standing with the victims of crime, and I don't understand why the PCs aren't doing that.
Dugald Lamont, leader of the Manitoba Liberal Party, says there never should have been a question about the search, saying his party would commit at least $42 million to start. He's not buying the PC's reasoning, saying they're playing politics instead of focusing on the victims.
The idea that we can't do it is it's a dog ate my homework excuse, which is particularly shameful considering what's at stake.
In Winnipeg, Modjeski, City News.